Hello everyone, and welcome to American Calbayog. Well, let's go out to the property and see what progress was made on the house today. It's been a couple of weeks. Things are going slow because a lot of slow and tedious stuff going on, like the trusses and the top tie beam and all. So without further ado, let's go take a look. Headed on over there. And here we are. See over here, this is the front entranceway. They're getting all the top there. The forms are all up there. They just poured all the cement for the beams. And for the top beam, all the top beams, all across the whole top, all put in now. And we'll go ahead and take a look inside. We've got a lot of sand that was delivered, and this is all filled dirt for inside. Hopefully there's enough lighting inside so you'll be able to see. So, as you can see, the walls, they've got all downstairs, all the cement is done on all the walls. All the electrical sockets are put in, and you see right there. Take a closer look so I could kind of explain how that's done. So right there, that's where they chip away in the cement to run the electrical conduit through there. And Jeff is still working on trusses, the final trusses that weren't done yet. So he's putting them together. There's only a couple left that have to be done. Right, Jeff? And that one's done, and you can see they put the epoxy coating on top of it, and they'll epoxy this one as well. So let's see over here. Over here they started. See the floor here, they've got to build all this floor up to the top right here. So all this has to be filled with dirt, and then cement will go down on top of that dirt. Of course, when I mean cement, there'll be rebar, steel bar, and cement going in there. You see, that's how it is. That's all the plumbing, then the dirt, and then it'll get tamped down, and then cement on top. And this is the bathroom, of course, for the master bedroom downstairs, and that's a walk-in closet, so they got a bunch of dirt that's already in there. So they started bringing the dirt in to raise up the floors. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. We'll go upstairs, take a look. Let's see about the trusses up here. So there they are working on the top tie beam. They just poured a bunch of cement in there. That's them mixing the cement to go up inside that they're pouring right now. Those are all the tie beams and the forms. They just poured all that where you see all those forms in the top. And of course up on top, what I was talking about, with the trusses. There's all the trusses that are going in. And they all meet. And of course, where you see the weld, where they meet, those will all be touched up with epoxy. And of course, wherever you see any exposed metal, like right there, wherever the welds are, those will all be touched up with epoxy. Let's see if we can get a look from this angle. Not really. So these will be extended, this roof gets extended all the way out past here. Yeah, and that's what's going on. And then, so in between these are the trusses, you have Seaperlin, and the Seaperlin gets welded on there in between the two. That's them bringing up some more cement. I don't want to get in their way. Don't want to get in the worker's way. So what I was talking about, the trusses and the Seaperlin. So the Seaperlin is what the roofing material actually gets connected to. And we'll go over here so I could show you exactly what the Seaperlin is. So that is a Seaperlin. Seaperlin. It's purlin is what it is, and you have different shapes and styles of purlin, and this is Seaperlin. So it's galvanized steel, and then the gray ones, they've already put the epoxy coating on. So that goes in between each one. Like I said, each one of the trusses, and that's what the roofing material goes on. All right, let's go ahead and take a look and see. Oh, those bags are not light either. They're pretty heavy. See that? Look at that. Bouncing it, no hands. We'll go ahead and take a look. Oh. And I got a big ladder. I bought one of those heavy duty ladders. It's a 28-footer, fiberglass, because it's a really high house, so that should come in handy doing some outside work. And of course, this is the plumbing, drainage plumbing. And I need to speak to Danny about that to make sure that the plumbing is tested prior to it being cemented to make sure that it's not leaking. So the plumbing and water piping, you want to make sure that that's tested. What I mean by tested, to make sure that it's not leaking. So I need to speak to him to make sure that it gets tested prior to the rebar, steel bar, and cement getting poured in there. That's good. I wasn't sure if this was open or not, but it is. So we'll go out this way. And, that's TRUSSES prize fighting cock. Yep. And then over here. Unfortunately, so we have this huge mango tree, right? You can see it's got some mangoes, but the local kids like to grab it even before they get ripe, so that'll be gone before we even see that mango. Let's see, where is it? There's one mango. It had a bunch on it, but the kids grab it. It's all good. It doesn't go to waste. But yeah, so that mango tree is gonna have to get cut down. Breaks my heart, because when we put the front wall in, we'll go ahead and we got 600 hollow blocks delivered today, and this is going to be for the back seawall. And so I need to count that, because I think they delivered it and nobody got to count it. You got to make sure that what they give you is what they say they give you. So I always like to have somebody here counting. Unfortunately, I was out and I wasn't able to be here when they delivered, so now we had to take their word for it because it was already here. And I'm gonna have to count it just to verify. So always trust but verify, remember that. We got all this sand because we're gonna need it for the front wall. That's gonna go up right there. Right where you see the metal, it's going to go across and connect it with our existing front wall. And we'll go ahead and take a look in the back, see how much progress was made back there. I don't think a lot, but maybe we'll all be surprised. I have a chainsaw, and I'm gonna fall that tree. It's just a waste of a tree. So I'm gonna have to drop it. That's a fruit tree right there. Santal, Santon. And this fruit's on it right now. You see the fruits. Some, not a lot, but my wife loves that fruit, so that tree will be staying. And a lot more gravel because they're doing the back retainer wall, and I don't know if they started on the seawall yet. So they had to kind of stop with filling the dirt for right now because the trucks were getting stuck back here. So once it gets a little bit drier, they'll come out here. Oh yes, look at that. The seawall is going up. So that'll be the retaining wall, and the dirt will go all the way up to that level. So, and that'll keep all the water out of the property here, which will be nice. That's going to go all the way across. And then there'll be a ramp going down with steps going down to the water, so we're able to bring the banca boat up to here, up to our property, and I'll have like a little a winch with a little lift to keep it up so we can do maintenance and keep it out, and also able to lock it up. It's a little bit muddy back here, but you can see they still haven't done much with this here. Um, the back wall and retaining wall is up back here now. And that goes all the way across. You can see this is how the property was before we filled it, backfilled it with dirt. It was like always flooding out back here. And you can see nothing here. And then over here, yeah, it's it's all flooded. And if you step in that, you're gonna go down to your shins and knees, because that mud is pretty soft. You sink right into it. It'll suck you right in. I was before we did all this, I would walk back here, and you definitely have to take your flip-flops off, because you're gonna lose them. The mud will suck it right in. You got to dig for it. So yeah, you go through that barefooted. It's kind of like so soft and mushy. It's like walking through poop. But yeah. So big difference between that wetland and us making it into good usable land. So back here, this property right here, this is our relative's property, and ours starts from right about there over. So we'll have a gate going across here where it'll separate the two properties. Yeah, and for now, that's really all the progress. Like I said, a lot of it is very slow right now, because it's very precise measurements, especially for the trusses. So they want to make sure that everything is right. And yeah, I just can't wait to get this all done. I'm more than ready. Just showing you a view of what it's going to be back here. Have a little barbecue and gazebo. Be just beautiful. I can't wait. All right, that's it for now. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for the next video. Please like, subscribe, and share on YouTube. Appreciate it. Till next time, bye-bye.